Thank you so much for attending the interview plus today. Thank you, Dr. Menon and Dr. Shesham, for attending a course. And we just thought that this would be a great opportunity to get some live feedback on the course. Question is obviously, before we go for feedback, is to introduce yourself. So if you could introduce yourself to all of us, then we'll start.
So hi, I'll go first. My name is Dr. Aardra. I'm a doctor who got my medicine from Kerala, and I've been with GooCampus for almost a year and a half now. I have just passed my PLAB 2 in November, and I was asked to join this course because they promised that it would help me with my interview skills.
Excellent. And the first question obviously would be, did the course meet your expectations? Like, what you thought of the course? Was that okay?
It was absolutely brilliant, and I think that this was the best course provided by GooCampus till date. Because when I came to this course, I had no idea what an interview would look like. And although I have given a lot of applications, I was very apprehensive about how to actually go and sit in an interview. And I'm really happy to say that doctor cleared everything right from the camera angle to the last step of the interview, which was really reassuring. Now I feel like I've sat in a real interview and that I'll be able to give my best when the time comes. So that was really amazing.
The other question is, how effectively did the course cover the different interview techniques and strategies?
I would have to say very effectively again. I feel like all the three aspects were very well demonstrated, and we were each given a chance to talk about it and in our own words, and we were each given scenarios which really helped. One of the things I would like to add is that in the clinical scenarios, although doctor properly explained everything from how to do it and what to say, I feel like if there was any way by which we could practice clinical scenarios with one another or with a person who has already cleared the interview, it would be beneficial. But other than that, everything was absolutely perfect.
Were there any specific areas or topics that you would have liked the course to cover in more depth? So I think it adds on to this. So maybe get you his partner who has actually passed the interview would be one. Is there anything else or any other topic that I may not have covered?
You did mention a little bit about the book that we had to read and the books that we would refer for this, especially on ethics and all those. So if I could get a copy of that after the class or something, that would be a little more concrete. That is all. Everything else was perfect.
So the last question of this feedback would be, what did you find the most valuable or beneficial about the Interview Plus course?
I would, not to sound too brown-nosing, but I think the best thing that I found about this whole course was interacting with you, sir. You were absolutely brilliant, and you were able to calm a lot of fears that I believe all of us had coming into this course. You were extremely gracious, and you explained everything in detail, and you gave us a lot of tricks so that we could have it at the palm of our hands when we actually sit down for an interview. So that was absolutely amazing.
Well, Amrit, that's too much of compliments. Now that they're going to feel that I've paid for this review. That's the problem. But thank you so much. I eternally grateful and thankful for it. So thanks a lot, Dr. Menon, for your time. We would then now go over to Dr. Shesham. So thank you, Dr. Shesham, for volunteering for this. Now we begin with you. The first question, similar to Dr. Menon's, would be, would you please introduce yourself?
Hello, this is Dr. Shesham. I have recently cleared my PLAB 2. I'm currently under GMC registration process. So hopefully I'm going to soon start applying my applications, and hopefully I'll be prepared for the interviews.
Second question is, did the course meet your expectations? What?
Yes, absolutely. Since I'm really a fresh graduate, from the PLAB 2, I'm it's been just 2 days for me. I have registered for the GMT, which is current under the process. So this Interview Plus program has really helped me because now I haven't started filling the applications, anything yet. Now this has clearly given me an idea how to apply, and where, what am I supposed to do before applying? How do I, before applying, just go through the NHS trust? How do I change it? I got all those tips and tricks, which hopefully I'll be doing that in a better way. cakewalk for me. I haven't started applying, so now I have a clear visionary path, like how am I going to do and what exactly I'm going to do.
How effectively did the course cover the different interview techniques and strategies for you?
Well, this was really a beneficial course, I would say, starting with how to present our CV, or how to present us during the clinical and ethical scenarios. Clinical and ethical, maybe, as experience or as we go through reading, we might start the process of by reading the medicine, we might understand. But explaining the CV is one of the crisp points, in the first 2 minutes, how we should present, how our personal statement should be, that's going to define us throughout the next whole interview process, because we are going to be marked accordingly. It was really beneficial. Yeah.
Are there any specific areas or topics that you would have liked the course to cover in more depth?
As Dr. Menon told, that, one-on-one discussion, like, the clinical and probably the ethical scenarios also, because this is a jumbling situation, mostly the ethical, it should neither be a yes or not should be a no. So maybe a couple of practices with someone who is already cracked the interview, maybe we will be having an idea how to answer such kind of ethical situation.
Did you find the most valuable or beneficial about the Interview Plus course?
As I told you, you have like really a guardian angel for us right now, because at this point we all are making up a new progress, a new career in the UK. We are seeing our career here, and know that despite there is high competition outside in the market, this course really, it's not just about learning, it's not just about cracking a job. It's just like how to present, knowing about the NHS system, how does that thing work. There are you have given us through small examples, which we will learn eventually, and definitely we are going to implement that. Yeah.
So I am more grateful for your time than you realize, and I wish you all the best. And that ends the feedback session. Thank you so much.
Thank you.